class, let's continue. We left with this last bit on chapter 7, 7.2, which is on the structure of the leaf. So today we're going to look at the internal structure of the leaf, especially of this dicotyledonous leaf. Okay, and what is the significance of the different parts, the different cells in the leaf in terms of their functions. So when we look at the leaf, right, you realize there are different types of cell in the leaf, and all of them have a particular function that will help them in their photosynthesis, right? Then there's this part about what do we mean by dicotyledonous leaf. Okay, let me show you this picture here. So from this picture, right, you can see that there's this is the dicotyledonous leaf, all right, that has a main vein, and there's a lot of branching, smaller veins from the main vein over here. And then in the monocotyledon leaf, there's a lot of veins that's horizontal, okay, just one vein and they're parallel to one another. So in our syllabus, we'll be using this dicotyledonous leaf in our experiment, in our studies, all right. Then in fact, there are more differences, just not only based on their appearance, in terms of their internal structure as well, but we won't be learning about it. So one example of monocotyledon leaf, I'm not sure whether you notice, is actually the pandan leaf. No, but the pandan leaf, is actually the veins is actually no parallel to one another. Right. Next. Okay, so we look at the external features of the leaf. So in the leaf, right, the lamina has a large surface area to maximize absorption of sunlight. So you can see the leaf has a large surface area, this thin, okay. So it has actually allow rapid diffusion of carbon dioxide to reach the inner cells of the leaf. Okay, and the petiole over here position the leaf for maximum absorption of sunlight for and gaseous exchange. And not only that, you realize there are veins, okay, that allow the transport of water and mineral salts to the cells in the leaf, and they also transport manufactured food from the leaves to other parts of the plant, right? So the vein over here, there's xylem and phloem that helps to the xylem mainly transport water from the roots to the leaf, and the phloem will transport the sugar being made to glucose to the rest of the plant, right? And the leaves are arranged in a regular pattern, okay? It's like pair arrangement, alternate arrangement, such that they are not blocking one another from the sunlight, and each leaf will receive the optimum amount of light. Okay. Uh, Okay, this is actually how the internal structure looks like. So if we look at it in a microscope level, there's this yellow thing over here. It's actually the cuticle, which is a waxy layer above the epidermis, which prevent excessive water loss. And one thing to take note is actually transparent to allow sunlight to penetrate through the mesophyll cell. So the this first layer of cell, not sure whether you notice, is slightly different from the second layer. It doesn't has chloroplast in the cell. It's known as an upper epidermis or upper epidermal cell. It's a single layer of closely packed cell with no chloroplast. And followed by the second layer over here is known as a palisade mesophyll cells, which is long, okay, elongated over here, that has a lot of chloroplast to allow maximum absorption of light. Then you notice these round shape cells. So please take note, do not say that plant cells are rectangular in shape, wrong, because there are plant cells that are irregular in shape, in this case, round shape as well. Okay, so this is a microscopic level. We will learn more about it in chapter 9. You will see this microscope um, picture of this cell. There's this cuticle, upper epidermal that do not have chloroplast, and this over here is a palisade mesophyll cells. We have this vascular bundle, spongy mesophyll cell over here, round in shape, and the lower epidermal cells. Okay, it's all here. Okay, I shall stop here. So we'll continue in the next video.